Hello, fellow travelers. In today's video, we will explore more of the Greek Isles. We will travel to 3 Greek islands on 4 ferries in 10 days. We will leave Athens, Greece, and travel to Milos, Paros, and Naxos to round out our trip in Greece. Join us on our adventures.
Good morning, guys. We are in Athens, Greece. We just got off of the Virgin Voyage cruise. That was the one that took us around Greece. And we're getting ready to get on a ferry to Milos, Milos, Greece. And so we took an Uber from the cruise terminal. And then now we're coming over to the ferry terminal. So if you're ever doing that, if you're getting off a cruise ship and you want to take a ferry to one of the islands and stay a little bit longer, if you travel here to Greece, you could do that. And €5 using Uber. You could take the taxi. I'm not sure how much that was, so we didn't do that. But it's literally like maybe 10-minute ride. So down this way. And if you can look, I'm gonna turn my camera around. You can see the Virgin cruise ship in the background. I don't know if you see, that's the sea jets we're going to get on. And in the background, you can see the Virgin Voyage cruise that we just got off of. You can also walk this, but we just took over. We have a lot of luggage. Okay, so come along with us as we travel to Milos.
We left Athens, boarded the Sea Jets ferry, stored our luggage, headed upstairs, and found our seats. The ferry was nice, and you could grab a quick bite to eat. Once we arrived on the island, we walked to our hotel, which was only a few minutes away. We decided to stay in a hotel because we were only staying 2 nights. We stayed at the Kapitan Georgigantas. You can people watch from your balcony. The boutique hotel was cute and conveniently located near the ferry terminal. We left to look for something to eat and stopped at a place along the water. It was a quiet day because it was Sunday.
So we have arrived in Milos, Greece, and it's a beautiful day today. We got off the ferry. It was a 3.5-hour ride over from Athens. It's a little rocky ride because the seas were a little choppy and the weather was overcast. And I think it might have been raining a little bit, but we're here. We just had something to eat. Nice little restaurant and very cute town. So we're gonna walk and explore and bring you along with us.
We found a cute little spot high up on a hill and we watched the sunset. The next morning, we decided to go to the beach. We caught the local bus. It was €2 per person each way for a total of €8. We had a great time at the beach club. We got back on the bus and went back to the port. We walked around the town. We finally finished our day at Let's Meet restaurant, where there's a huge amount of food. Of course, we shared a plate.
So we're in Paros, Greece, the island of Paros. We just got off the Sea-Jet Express jet, and I am sick as a dog. It's a fast ferry, and I would recommend it for those who have seasickness issues. I had my sea bands on halfway through. That's my fault. I should have put them on earlier. This jet coming over was nice, but this is a faster one. We actually didn't book a faster one, but they changed our seats to this one. But they got us here safely, but there are people on board that were sick, and then I don't feel well now, but that's okay. We're here, and it's a beautiful day, and hopefully you can join us as we explore the island of Paros. I'm going to turn and let you see the jet. It's interesting. They're loading on one side and unloading on the other. Very efficient.
We took the ferry to Paros and walked to our hotel. It was a bit of a walk, about 15 or 20 minutes from the ferry terminal, but the hotel was very nice. Of course, we had to find some lunch, especially after my horrible seasickness aboard the ferry traveling from Milos to Paros. This island is so beautiful.
The water is so beautiful and clear. So we're walking along the streets here in Paros, and it is beautiful. It's just like a lot like Mykonos and Santorini and some other places, but not nearly as crowded. A lot more carefree, pretty shops, beautiful architecture, buildings, very nice. Really enjoying myself. I feel like a breath of fresh air. It's a beautiful day here. It's in the 70s. It actually feels a little hot in the afternoon, but really nice.
We had dinner that night at a little mom and pop restaurant near the water, and the food was good. The sunset, gorgeous. I could live here.
So this morning we're up and at 'em. We're going to go to Golden Beach, which is another part of the island. We're going to take the public bus. So for the both of us, round trip was 12 euros, so not too shabby. I think each way is an hour, so hopefully this will be a nice bus and we'll get a chance to see some of the island as well. The bus station is just down from the port and from the ferry terminal. And so you come over here and I'm gonna swing around, turn my camera around so you guys can see. Okay, so over here is where you get your tickets. And she said it's bus number 1. So they have buses that travel throughout the island to various places. So this is a pretty good experience. We have one more day. We may try another one, or we may do a boat ride. They have water taxis and other means of transportation here. So super excited. It's kind of warm. It was only supposed to get to 70, but I don't know. Temperature feels like it's about 75 already. So come along with us as we go to Golden Beach. So while I'm sitting here waiting for the bus, one of the ferries are coming in. This is a Sea-Jet, just like the one we took. We took a Sea-Jet, but that was the express one, the one that got me sick. But this is one of the larger ones. And I don't know if you can see, I'm gonna try to zoom in. You can see the people that are lined up. They make you line up even as the ship is still moving, or the boat is still moving, the ferry's still moving. And they put the, I guess, ramps down. And then people start filing out. I mean, it's crazy. They're like, let's see how long this takes. But I mean, it's usually pretty fast. And you can see the people over there lined up, ready to go in. But it's a smooth operation. Amazing. And we did it, they had us on one side and they had the vehicles on the other. They're like, go, 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 go. Almost felt like I was back in the military. Beach therapy here. Beach therapy. So we're at the beach project. We found it. Took us 45 minutes on the bus. And hopefully this turns out to be nice. It looks pretty nice so far. We'll see what we get. So the sunbeds at the time of this recording is 20 euros for the whole day for the ones from the second row back. And then the front row with the cabanas, they're like they were just setting up. We got it early, are 30 euros per day. And we're in the shoulder season, so I'm sure it's more during peak. So we actually got the bus with these young ladies. They're from Spain. And so if you want to do it even more inexpensively, you can just sit out here on the beach for free. Beautiful.
This is a view from our hotel. Unfortunately, you can hear the cars from the busy street, but the view is wonderful.
Good morning, everyone. So we're here at the bus station again. This time we're going to go to Naxos, Paros. So we're taking a bus over. It worked really well for us yesterday going to Golden Beach, so we're going to try it again. And we'll see what happens. So come along with us as we go to this other side of the island. So we made it to Naxos, or Naxos, not quite sure how to say it. So the bus dropped us off. We walked down about a quarter mile, and we're down in the little port area now. So we got places you can get boats, and it's like little restaurants, places to eat. And we're going to head over to the Venetian Fortress. So I saw this on the map. It looks cool, and it looks small. And it's early in the morning. It's not too hot. So that's nice. This one says daily and sunset cruises. That looks fun. So lots of different things that you can do down here. And you can see the fortress straight ahead. That's where we're headed. So there's this very thin ledge that you cross to get over to the little Venetian fortress. And it's small, it's tiny. All these people on here. And I don't think I'm gonna climb all the way up, but you gotta get down that way. I've already seen one person slip on some. These rocks are very slippery. So I just crossed over the little ledge and on this little part here, much wider. And up there is a little flag. But I don't know how they're getting up there. So I can't guarantee you guys I'm going to get this photo. Okay, so I see how they're getting up there. They're climbing on the side there. So since I am in the over 50 crowd, I will not be doing that. So yeah, you won't get any footage from me going up there. That's for the young people. So I didn't climb up there after I realized how you have to do it, but I do have a nice picture from below of the flag. So I'm going back across. I'm tickled because Kevin says, nope, I'm not going to even bother. So beautiful. It's almost like in a movie set. That is a church. So we're doing a little pit stop here at this restaurant overlooking the water. It's very beautiful. Just gonna get something to drink, relax, and head back to the port. So we got off the bus here in Paros, the port. We just went over to Naxos, Paros, and spent a couple hours there. Just got off the bus and we're walking from the port area over to this little beach restaurant. So it's taken us about 30 to 40 minutes to walk over here. So getting a few steps in, and it's a beautiful walk. A little hot, a little hot, but hopefully it'll be worth it. We'll see what we get. I'm gonna turn my camera on so you can see. A little rocky here. We passed a bunch of other restaurants, so I was reading the reviews. Hopefully this is a good one, but we'll see if it was worth the walk when we get there. So beautiful. It's our last day in Paros before we leave to go to Naxos tomorrow. So we're on the Blue Star Ferry on our way to Naxos, leaving Paros, and it's pretty nice. It was chaotic getting on the ship. It looks nice. It's a nice ship. So I'm trying to catch some footage here. So I guess this here is for people who don't have assigned seats. Of course, Kevin got assigned seats for us. And I guess you can get some coffee and snacks. It's a whole dining area here. You can get burgers. Okay. Looks like there is business class. Another little area here. So, kind of reminds you of a cruise ship. Very nice. So they also have a area out here where you can sit. So I'm gonna see if I can record some of this too. So you can sit out here, some fresh air, and I guess also look out. So as far as rocking, it's a nice sized ship, so it doesn't rock very much. And you can see out. There's also another area upstairs. So it looks like it's a couple different levels. So this is nice because it's more sheltered up here. So you got another little area there. And it looks like steps to another little area. And then back over here you got cabins. Another little place to eat. Wow. Little places to eat. So we just arrived in our condo here. And it's like a studio apartment here in Naxos. It was up a bit of a hill, but it's nice. Naxos, very nice. So we are here, and this is the room, pretty spacious. The host is super nice. And out here is, looks like a little balcony. And then he said there's a rooftop too. So I will try to record that too. But you got a little table area here, little kitchenette, your essentials. And then in here is the bathroom. Very nice bathroom. How about the sink? And at least a decent sized shower. European showers. And a lot of the places showers are small. So very nice. And another hook there. So looking forward to our stay here in Naxos. We took the ferry over from Paros. And so now we're here on our last island in Greece before we go to Athens. So So this is our first night in Naxos, and we're on the rooftop of our condo that we're renting, and we're gonna watch the sunset. Got lots of places for you to sit. There were a lot of restaurants down below that had places for you to sit and eat and look out, but hey, we decided we'd already paid for this room, and I think it's gonna be a lovely sunset tonight. Good morning. So we're up this morning. It's our first official morning in Naxos, and of course I have to climb up high so I can get a great view, and so we're gonna head up here, and hopefully you can come along with me and check it out. I will turn the camera around so you can see where we're headed. And the view here is just beautiful. It's a gorgeous morning, and it's nice because there are not as many people out yet. I love getting up early and exploring before it gets too hot and before it gets too crowded. So it's nice they have these little steps going up for you to get there. I don't know how long these have all been here. So there are two sets of steps, and I took this set over here closer to the water on this side, and Kevin took the other set of steps. Maybe I'll go back down that way. So I made it to the top. This is an easy climb, and get a nice view from up here. It's hot though, and this is in the spring, almost summer, and it's hot, so I can imagine later on in the day or in the summertime this must be really hot. But that's amazing that's still standing after all this time, and they've got it roped off so you can't get really close up to it. I wouldn't want to anyway. I wouldn't want to have the misfortune of being the one that it finally collapses on.
This morning, we decided to do the half-day history and culture tour. It was really good. We purchased our tickets the day before.
So we made it up to the temple of Demetrius, and it was a bit of a climb to get up here. So we're out this morning going for a walk and trying to get back to the port, and we have gotten lost. It's like a little maze in here. We keep hitting these dead ends. Went down that way. That's a dead end. Go this way. So we're in a neighborhood somewhere. We'll try this way. I think we've done that way. This is like a maze in here. We keep making the wrong turns. Where are we at now? Oh, Calamera. We ended up at this church. Did we make a big circle? We did. Okay, so we got caught up in that little maze in there. And basically, we're back kind of where we started. So this is our last evening in Naxos, on the island of Naxos, and we've really enjoyed our visit. I would say it's one of my favorite islands. It was beautiful weather. We had beautiful weather. We had some great experiences, met some nice people, and it was relaxing, but also an opportunity to explore and enjoy more of the Greek culture. What about you, Kevin? How do you?
All right, so you saw some of Naxos, Paros, Milos, all the good places. This is pretty cool. You're walking down the street, the guys come up with a motorcycle right behind you. So that's pretty nice. It's authentic. But overall, had a really good time in the Greek islands, and I would love to come back here, spend some time. There's the option of taking a cruise ship and kind of doing a quick mix, or option of just coming directly into Athens and then take a ferry from Athens out to the islands. So you get a couple of different opportunities on how to get around. I think the best way is, once you get to Athens, is to take the ferry, and Trinisa put the link in the description for you. So take the ferry and get out to the islands, and then just kind of move around from the islands from there. Overall, though, I think it's been a well worth fun trip. Back to you.
Okay, so this is our final night. I am going to shoot some footage of another little area that we found last night that's closer to the beach. So I'll show you guys that. So there's Sirocco. We ate there last night. Really good food. Had the mixed grill. A lot of food. So if you go down this way, it leads to the beach. So this is a little beach that you can get to right from the port. It's probably about a 20-minute walk going west. So they have places here for you to sit. So a little bit easier. You don't have to catch a bus to do this. There is this little place. I haven't tried any of them, so can't recommend them, say they're great or not, but something you may want to think about. So you have these places here, and there's another one. So right here too, which you can see. So very nice, and not too far away. So here's another place, Nazaki, I guess, Nazaki. So just listening to other people who have traveled back and forth to Naxos several times, they said there's a lot of really pretty beaches. Not saying this is one of the prettiest ones, but it's very convenient as far as getting to it. And as you can see, there are more down that way. So a lot of different places. Looks like it goes down a couple more places that you can get to. I won't walk all the way down there though. So we're getting ready to leave Naxos, heading to Paros, Athens. And pro tip, we're at the ferry terminal. And this time we got here early, and we were able to actually get inside. So a lot cooler. We baked at the last place for about 40 minutes. So here I think we're an hour early. So I'll turn the camera on, you can see. You see here. So anyone here. So very nice. You can see over there, that one's starting to get crowded. But waiting out in the sun in Greece can be painful. Last ferry. Sheer madness. on. People everywhere. Welcome back to Athens.
Our time in the southern part of Europe was over. It was a grand adventure that we will always remember and cherish. Thanks so much for watching our video today. If you would like to see any of our previous videos about our time in Europe, check out our playlist. Please like, subscribe, and comment below and let us know your favorite country in Europe. We look forward to seeing you in our next video. Take care, everyone, and safe travels.